Starting YouTube one more time. Oh, no way, it just now started working. That's frustrating. All right. All right, to see your Python environment, you would typically check the Python version and the installed packages. You do this by executing Python script from Streamline that prints the system information. For example, you could run the following script. Can I just run Python scripts in fucking stream.bot as opposed to what are we doing with this? What are we doing with this? Core. An action. System run a program. No, that's it. I hate so much that I got this working. And I might have to go watch one of my own fucking videos to figure out what I did. This is getting tough. All right, let's do this. Sorry, I'm only on the screen now explaining to Jippity what we just did. So DuckTapeDevOps entered SDXL blah blah into the chat. I expect that it will run my Python program in what am I talking about? Sure about I said that in streamer.bot, but it isn't, and this is all I can see in the logs. I'll put that over here. So just gave the image of what I'm seeing and explained what was happening and put in, you know, I can see it says unable to run command Python, but why? But why? Oh, that's the image. What am I doing? I thought that was my actual. Try Python 3 like that. I don't think that's it though. I think I need to have a content environment. And I really don't know how to do that right now. Wait, where's that directory pointing to? What do they give you here? They give you working directory and our command. Oh no, here's a curious thing. My env is at this level. So I wonder, and this would be, I mean, just like, maybe. What are we at? Referencing. And then Python app slash to make sure that it can see my env. Like this is the throwing shit at the wall time is where we're at. Welcome to guess and check with DuckTapeDevOps. Or I guess something and then check to see where it didn't work and why. Finish with move next. It says we cannot find the file system. Maybe it's technically // So that could be the issue. The question is, can it not find the Python program, or can it not find Python? That I don't know right now. It's kind of cramped, weird. Recommend Python 3. Okay, but what about Python? What a riveting chat. This is me talking to my bot. I love it. No, I mean, I love it. It's hilarious. I know to send message, sure. file specified. Okay, so let's delete that. Now, why can't it find file specified? All right, what did it say? The Python command is not available or not recognized in the system or environment is running. Ensure that Python is installed and that the Python command is available in the system's path. The script is specified working directory. Or there's type, oh yeah, like permissions. Okay. I'll just give it this error too. Yeah, the path to the Python executable. I believe that. But I only have like a couple of options of where I can put stuff. Our folder watcher. Credits, quotes. I wonder if there's a way to point it to a Python compiler or a Python executable. Check the PyPath. Ensure that the Python executable in the path or is in the system path or the full path to the Python executable in the command. Man, I am not sure. I'm thinking the issue is with the environment. I think either it can't find Python or it doesn't have access to a virtual environment where the requirements.txt can be installed. Let's see what it says about that. Oh yeah, is my YouTube up? That could be one YouTube that I'm just not paying attention to right now. I think either way, the answer is no one's there. Yeah. Oh man, that's fun. It really is fun. I don't even know if I have the energy to like. I wanted to get this bot done. Oh, I want to get this bot done. Okay, that does sound like Python or issue recognize Python. It's not installed globally. Was good, Kish. How was the how'd the move in go? Executable. I'm trying to figure out how to get streamer.bot to run my Python code. And like I know I've gotten it to work before. But I did get my YouTube up finally, so that's good. If you're using a virtual environment, you need to activate it before running the script. It can be tricky from within streamer bot. To solve this, you can specify the full path of the Python executable in the command field. Use a batch or shell script to activate. So I might need to get so is a command Python technically? And the argument is this? Do I just need to find fucking Python for this thing? 1, 2. Oh my god. Alright, so let me ask GPT because I can also put my thoughts together correctly here. So, are you saying command should be pointed to the path of a Python executable. In that case, is the arguments this in the working directory path /2/app. I forget how the hell this all works. Still not done. We pack all our cleaning tools and supplies. Packing clothes and moving into her parents' place. Oh, hell yeah. On Saturday, the furniture and we're done. Dude, that's, man, last time I moved, I had a 2 or 3 week like layover kind of. I had, in order to clear my VA loan benefits, I had to sell my first home before I bought this one. And because I didn't have enough space on my VA loan to own both at the same time. And like, so I had to wait for everything to clear and then switch it over. And so I had to like gap them by a couple of weeks and then hope nothing ever went wrong. And it worked. And I stayed at a friend's house for a couple of weeks. But that was an interesting situation. So I packed a pod. It worked out great. I packed a pod, or it was like Rat Pack maybe, but one of those. They kept it somewhere. 3 weeks later, I asked them for it back in my new place, and they just drive up and drop it. They took out my gutters, but aside from that, it went pretty well, and they paid for the gutters eventually. They weren't actually bad about it. Like that was tough. It was a brand new house. Fucking first day gonna be moving in, and dude takes out my gutters, and I'm just like, not brand new. This house is from like 1918, but for me, you know, it's a big purchase. Buying a house was a big purchase. All right. For the absolute path to the Python executable if Python isn't recognized. This is often necessary when you're working in a virtual environment where my Python path isn't added to my path. So what if I can point it to the virtual environment, to my env? That would be interesting. Is there a Python binary in my env? I don't know. Okay, so let's ask you that. Should I be pointing it to the virtual environment? Or somewhere thereabouts. or somewhere thereabouts. Just use fucking big words on AI and see if it gets them. It's funny. This no music thing is interesting to me. So I definitely have music on. Always have music on. Now this is gonna be interesting too, because I bet I can hang out in my friends' streams listening to their music and even talking to them, but not having them on here. Like that's an interesting concept. And I could say like, hey, if you guys want to listen to music, bring up KR, and that'd be fun. Definitely not stream sniping, right? It's just because I'm not giving you anything out of it. It's just like join me in listening to a friend. Yeah, I might start doing that, especially if Neon gets on. If Neon gets on, I'm definitely doing that with Neon. He was on last night late. I always save his stuff for, I guess for something like this, but maybe I don't need to. What is this? I got a notification that, oh, hell yeah, my comment got liked by Matt Wolf. Such a little thing, but like, I'm impressed with that guy. I watch a lot of his stuff. Matt Wolf, by the way, is the guy that made futuretools.io. If you're ever looking for an AI tool, check there first. Yeah, is that Dave Charles? Is that right, Kish? Because I thought I recognized him from your chat, from when you were streaming one time. And he came in yesterday, just said hi, or said thanks for not playing your music, was really what he said. He said, I fucking hate your music. Thanks for not doing that to me again. No, he just, I was talking about removing the music and letting people listen to their own. You just said thanks for that. It's the only thing you said yesterday. But yeah. Yeah, I've talked to him a couple times, but not like offline on like a Discord or something. If you have something in mind specific, always happy to. It sounds like he's kind of a mentor of yours of sorts, I guess, or at least a positive influence on your life. That's what I've heard. It's always funny calling somebody your mentor because like it's asking a lot of that person too. But I'd like to think I mentor a couple of people. All right, so what do I need to do here? That's the Python executable inside your virtual environment. It's usually in the bin directory inside the virtual environment, e.g. blah, 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 bin Python. That's where I was just at, right? Where's the rest of my server.bot? Oh, no. Oh, that's the choose file to run. Okay, I was bin, not lib. Bin. And it wants me to go directly to Python or pip Python. Do not pass go. Sure. Path doesn't exist. What do you mean path doesn't exist? I'm in, this is crazy. I am in like I'm here. This is what it wants you to pick, and I click open, and it says path does not exist. Like what in the actual fuck? Okay. So now we need to run bin backslash, we'll just put Python, and then arguments. If the script is located at the root of the virtual environment, it is not. It is an app slash. So that's what we're going to do. App backslash. Oh yeah, I appreciate you saying that. That's awesome. I like it. I like that. Yeah, but so yeah, I've met him a couple times. Haven't really gotten deep into it with him. I wish I could mentor you enough explaining what this environment is running. Let's see what's said in the logs though. Queuing. Okay, so it didn't have any issues this time, at least not at this level, which was the issue with the syscall 5.5. I'm tired of getting excited for this because it's not happening. But let's go check S3 again. Okay, we might change directions. So currently I am not getting the output back. I'm just giving the S3 address. I would rather give back the PNG. Now we have to change that in the Docker image because that's going to be changing our Lambda. So that's going to get a little more interesting because I haven't messed with this in a while. So currently, I use this. Okay. LLM stuff I can actually get rid of for now. Oh, I hate to hear it. So let's ask Jippity. We're going to change directions here. So currently, oh, that's interesting. I didn't do it right there. Let me at least try it one more time. That's where Python is. Just do app and so working directory is going to be app. Command is Python, and the argument is the quackening. Let's save. Let's try and run it. Cybernetic shouldn't be going anywhere. And then now we were going to talk about currently my my code for my Lambda. Let's see. Currently, my serverless API code runs inferencing on SageMaker, then returns the then puts the image in S3. and replies to the sender with the URL of that S3. Man, I can't do this locally. I can just pull the S3 image because I have the URL for it. Yeah. Oh, this is such a cheap way to do this. So generate image, decode and show. So decode and show returns. So it returns decode and show, which returns what? I think that should be the URL. Decode and show returns the URL. So if I get this as an input for something new, which we'll call def holy shit. Download file, bucket name, file name into file name, and that's exactly what I want. And I want it to be called at what time. So if this returns the URL, and then I return the URL through this, what I would prefer, let's see, what am I ultimately running? I'm running this, generate image, returns this, which returns the URL as a JSON object. And that's what you get back from the post, is that JSON object. I'm still okay with that. I think I just need to put the download file from S3 into the decode and show. So it tries S3 client put object. Oh, it's actually, oh, right, because this is my, oh, sorry. Yeah, so I don't need to do it here. I need to do it here. There's the response.json is what I get back as this. So here then, we'll just say here, def download file from S3. That's where it needs to be. Bucket name, file name. And file name is going to be response.json. I might just have the whole URL. So let's figure that out real quick. Let's see. So I decided the download from S3 should happen locally, not from the Lambda. The Lambda generates the image and uploads it to S3. The download from S3 should be its own function as like the following. Dot dot dot. Oh no, I need another dot. Whatever. He's sideways. Oh man, how you doing, Freedom? Good to see you again, bud. Oh man, yeah. I wonder if I'm gonna get off soon, because if I do want to go catch my friends on a game, it's almost 10 already. We'll see. I'm getting close to this working. I'm getting real close to getting this working, and I'll be happy with that. Yeah, that's tough because sometimes that's not as restful as you want to be. You wake up so tired. I actually It's like I like going to sleep with it sometimes because it helps me not dream, which is really cool. But like then sometimes I wake up groggy if it's a nap. What's up, Vivex? How's it going, bud? Download file for me. So bucket name, file name, local file name. Did it just make that larger for no reason? Download file name. So download file from us. So if response okay, print the JSON, and then of course. And then I think that's all for that one. It's the if it works. Then download file from S3, response.json, bucket name, file name, output PNG. That fucking works, man. Does that have to be lower is the thing. Hacking away the hackery. Oh, you know, whacking away the quackery. That's what we're doing here. Output.png. Download. We'll see. Is there not? All right. So Bodo S3. I don't think I need to reinstantiate. I guess I'm trying to run it. But I definitely prefer to have this above because it is static and it has nothing to do with individual changes. That's trash. I'm going to clean this all up, but I want to see what works. So, the requackening. Just working on stuff. Ain't we all? Why is it not printing my response yet? I made one. As now I think I'm hard coding it. Cybernetic birthday banner of a duck. Yeah. Response from S3, response JSON, bucket name, key error, bucket name. Right. So response.json. Where's my this doesn't work as you've written it. The response is when's the last time I got a good response? Can I use that URL to download instead of the bucket and file names? If not, can you clean that up for me? I know what I mean by clean it up for me. I don't know if it's gonna know what I mean by clean it up for me. I mean, use string manipulation and tear the priests apart and all that good stuff. Right? But you know, I should definitely check my YouTube because I need to have that up somewhere. Because that chat, for now, does not go anywhere else now. I just really watched it. I like you guys did the other day. Thank you. I was gonna put up tonight on Facebook my stream, but I don't know if I'm bitching out. I don't know if that's what this is. It's funny. I've posted my Twitch plenty of times. I'm like, it was more like I don't want people to, it's like, oh, it's my birthday, but like I don't like obligating people to things like that. All right. With open file name, there's now still in download image. Image URL is that download image image URL. Image URL gets passed in as URL. URL is request get. No, you stupid. Fuck. Oh, it's trying to actually download it from S3. That is not what I want. I still want to use Bodo 3 as opposed to a get. I mean, I should just put the logic in there for this too, for the Lambda, because the Lambda could do this. Now we're going to keep doing this one. Requests. I mean, I want to use S3 is what I mean to say. This thing has a problem understanding me sometimes, and it's just not on the same wavelength as me. I actually plan to train an LLM on this. That's the other, okay, so I do need to get working on that because I wanted to get an LLM up again to Dyne. I had it started the other day in SageMaker. I pour a bourbon if I have rocks. I don't know if I do though. Oh, this is going to take a minute. Okay, this is going to take a minute. This gave me my S3 again, but now it takes in the URL. Just remove from URL. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can clean this all up later. Because I can keep whittling this down. Like, this should probably be part of the Lambda. It should probably be another way to get it back from the fast API. Once I change it to lang serve, I'm going to change everything anyhow. I got to just figure that stuff out. So this one then takes in okay. Right. And then what am I calling down here? URL and output.png. Let's see how that works. And what do we have here? Sign in again. It's not been 12 hours. Oh, when I re-signed in from that screen, it refreshed my tokens. Probably restarts my hours, which is nice, I guess, on my token. I have definitely hit that before, by the way. As well as, like, just the next morning still be on that 12 hours, you know, like just go straight to sleep and then wake up and be doing it again. That as well, for better or worse. All right, pending. Where's my launch window? Did I have one? There, okay. So, right. Image URL is response URL. Is that it? Is another? All right, what happened? Rematch. Re is not defined. Of course not. No, it is. Swear to God, if I have to install re. Let that sit. Let's this stew. Where are we at? All right, I'm gonna go grab rocks. It's trying to be funny now. I do have to spin up one more server though, so that's okay. If this spins up, I still gotta spin up one more. Now the question is, did I restart my domain and lose my EFS volume that had my work from yesterday? I don't know. We're gonna find out together. Every time it does that, it just immediately works. Oh, it's up. I mean, it's at least where it was. So I did Mistral today. And where's that library? It's a GitLab. Oh, I can't have too many GitLabs. Yeah, here it is. Oh no. Oh, don't get me on this problem tonight. I might dig in. All right. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Let's see. What am I trying to remember to do? I'm fucking Hugging Face demos. So yeah, I'm looking at, so specifically, this is what I think we're gonna do. Building a RAG chatbot with LangChain, Hugging Face, SageMaker, and OpenSearch serverless. OpenSearch I don't understand. I have to learn OpenSearch. That might be what we're doing tonight. But this stuff, I want all of it. So I do that, and then I go to labs, and I go to their Git, clone a repository, fill it in. For some reason, after you fill it in, you have to click clone, and then you can let it go where it wants. It should just go under Hugging Face demos. It's fine for me. Dude, this guy got so many good. Like I just do. I buy notebooks all night, every night on that, and I would just fucking learn some SageMaker, and that's just cool to be able to do. Like that's the kind of stuff that like I'm fine working out, doing this, right? Streaming it, hanging out with you guys, and doing it separate from work, so to speak, right? Sweet. So from here, I wanted the one that I was working on the other day is under LangChain. Yeah, LangChain, RAG. I don't need textract. I want OpenSearch. And oh, that's what I wanted. Do this here, 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 select while this was up. I think I am going to go take that restroom break. Stretch, get some water. That. I'll be back in a few minutes here. Where's that beer back go? There we go. All right. It is chilly out there. All right. Kitty came out here. She's probably gonna hear her a bit. She had to leave her inside. She was being bad today. So she definitely wants to play now. All right. We'll see if she gives me long enough to at least get into some of this stuff before she monopolizes me too much. Here, I'll turn the camera on. I'll pick you up. Wave high. Yeah, I see you. I see you. I see you. Come here. What's up? You running away from me? You ran away and yelled. Hey, come here. Relax for a second, okay? Hey, kitty. Here. Yeah, I think she's want to go play with it. She's got. We found a mouse of hers. It has been under the. It's just been hidden for a while. Went under a computer or something. Is that what you're gonna play with? You're gonna sit there and yell at me when I tried to pick you up. You don't want to be held. I hear you. Yeah, sure. Alright, so this is pip installing all the requirements. I think I need it, yeah. I need a version log better. Hey, what's up with you? You good? Here, let me get it. What's in this? Come on. Hey, we got a sweater in my neck. You can hair up a bit. It's a new sweatshirt. This one's actually one I might clean after you've seen it. So, right. I remember seeing this earlier when I did this. They didn't version lock anything in this, and you kind of have to. So we just double check that gives me the same stuff. It's going to say, it should say everything's already satisfied. It should give me the same errors, and then I can start walking away out of those. I should just put requirements.txt. Dude, I hate so much how they do these. They did not give me the same errors about compatibility. So I will figure it out. Oh, I wonder if because I didn't do them in a line, I wonder if it's actually, I don't know if I can know how order matters in that. Import everything again. Here he is. Deploy our LLM on SageMaker endpoint. So this is going to put a Mistral AI 7 billion instruct on my on a G5 2x large. There's no way it did that fast. There's no way it did that dot deploy. Oh, wait, false. That's smart. That's real smart. Okay, I didn't sketch that at first. I was like, how the fuck did it just? It was gonna take like 10 minutes to spin up. I was gonna be so pissed if I've been doing it wrong the whole time. It's just it's doing that stuff. So let's see. Let's inference models. We'll be able to see. So what I really want to do is I want to steal their model information, how they did that, because I just want to get the same model. I want to deploy it my way. There's being created there, but I actually want to do it with platform engineering. Sorry, I put my bourbon down not on a coaster, and now I have a tacky substance with water on. Substance that was fine for a while. There's these spots that I get on this from. I don't know if it might be the bottom of my mouth wearing off, to be honest. I use black spots, and then sometimes when they get wet, they start to come up, which is fine. Just gotta make sure I get it. So we're getting a little off track because I still want to get this bot. So let's do this one more time here. Let's look here at what's going on. Cheers. So it is with 37. It says it here, forming something initiated by me with 38. Are you good, Gabe? Look at the sneezes. You've been sneezing a lot lately. All right, it's still spinning up, so let's go check the bucket. If number is 8, why is that not working? We're so close. We're so fucking close. All right, so download file from S3, get info from URL, and then with open download file object, failed to download file. No, so it opened local init file name. Right, and downloaded the file 2F, bucket name and key. Failed to download file, error when retrieving token, SSO token has expired. It's not credentialed into AWS on my local machine. So I could not do the S3 download. All right. The weird sound I just heard in my backyard. Yeah. Check the cameras real quick. I mean, I think it was just a neighbor dropping something or something. Just make sure nobody hit a car back there. It's Nest. That's not gonna do it for me. Oh, I think it's all FedEx truck back there. That's what it is, a FedEx truck back there. And they are working late, 10 p.m. Must be Christmas. All right, now where did I see the errors there? Were you not defined? Oh, that was because I ran it. Okay. I'm thinking maybe we're here. Enjoy freedom. He's been going out of the US, his girlfriend moves, so maybe hanging out with her in and out. So it's only the ones that I'm triggering locally. I still haven't figured out how to get it to trigger from chat. But I can get it to work here. So should override output.png. I want to eventually start naming these correctly and putting them into output. I'm not convinced that's breaking that down correctly either, that rematch. So it works here, and then I can just do this. Let's see. DuckTapeDevOps, NeuroQuack, webinar, app, output. Okay. Bang. So now, anytime I ask for something, it can be built up there. So like, let's try, okay, but this is, so it's hard coded. Let's take out the hard coding for that now that we've gotten there. The hard coding was, okay, so the download from S3 is working. That's all working. The hard coding was prompt. I want prompt to be, I'm going to do the system arguments. Sys argv, it's actually going to be 2, because again, we're actually going to use the SDXL onto that call. Let's go. Okay. So we're getting there. Oh, where are my glasses? Just gonna try and zone in on this a little bit more. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and actually, I'm going to post my YouTube on Facebook. Yeah, I haven't really done it because I haven't really spent the time to build up my YouTube like that. I could look through some of these things and find, things I could put on my YouTube that might draw traffic. Or I could just keep doing this and, kind of organically build it. Just through live videos that I then turn into the into it, right? Let's see. We're gonna do this for the thumbnail for this one. Let's see. So live streaming thumbnail should be edit, details, customization. Okay, so where's the thumbnail for this individual stream? Stream settings. It's all the same as before. I don't know how to use this yet. There we go. Thumbnail. So here's one that I've just made. Let's see. Change it to, okay, that. Change to clipboard. Fuck yeah. Playlist. Add to that. Sure. Know something for kids. Save. All right, now the banner at least makes a little more sense. If you want to get a YouTube views, we can throw a computer into lava. Yeah, I don't know. So one of the ones that I actually had an idea for a legitimate YouTube video I wanted to make that was going to be kind of Mark Rober-esque was because I have my house is about, we'll say 40 feet. I should probably know 30 feet, I think, because this is 35 along this detached garage. There's about a 30-foot gap to the house. And I was thinking about building a tunnel for Kitty because she likes to go in and out more than I do necessarily. And she gets angry when I leave her out there, in the house, but she wants to go into the house a lot. And so I was going to build like a clear tunnel that an idea because I can hit a straight shot through my wall here into a certain area in there that I can like put a cat door on and just let her fucking walk back and forth freely. And I was like that whole project would be a lot of fun to film. Um, Building Kitty a little walkway, and then what I would do is I'd actually build a sidewalk next to it, and the idea would be like having her walking next to me, like whenever we go out in the morning. Because right now what happens is like when I make my coffee, she yells at me, and I open the door, and she gets to go outside and get a little fresh air while I make my coffee, and then I grab her on my way out, and we come out here. And well, I just kind of like, hey, let's go, and she knows. She's all right. Tonight I tried that again, and she went under the deck. At night she likes to go under the deck and see what's under there. Yeah, right. Like I think that would have been it would be a lot of fun. It's put LEDs. Yeah, right. Like hell yeah, dude. Little oh dude, that can look really cool too. Just having like star e LEDs in it, and it could actually help uh light up. It could be an efficient way to like light my way as well. Like I could do the LEDs pointing up and have it like almost like strips of one. I'd probably just do every couple of ones or whatever. Maybe mix it up, make it look a little more organic, but you could, yeah. And I may still do that. Like that may be my summer project. Now I'm starting to get my feet back under me. I would like to do a little more yard work kind of stuff, right? All right, so let's see. We've gotten this far. That's cool as hell. I wish that this thing could do it too. Command bin Python working directory. That that would be sick if it would run. If this works, it'll change that. That would be sick. But I don't think I'm getting through. Let's see if I can find a log. These logs are not good. How the fuck did I get this working the first time? All right, let's go back to the LLM for a bit, because that's starting to frustrate me. No module name transformers. That's just doing it. I mean, okay. Yep, install transformers. Here, they're more than meets the eye. That's what they say around the schoolyard nowadays. Transformers are more than meets the eyes. Let's see what it says. Link chain with diffusers and LLMs. To the goddamn moon. Where's my to the goddamn moon button? Gosh darn moon. That part I don't think I'm changing that. This is gonna be, oh man, where the fuck? Where's my rocket? Why can't I search for emojis on this? Oh, because that's like the feeling or whatever. That's the one. That's good enough. Oops. All right, and that's out there, whether people end up looking at it or not. Not that big a deal. But maybe somebody will swing by that I haven't seen in a while. Let me see. Is there a way to get a doc for my YouTube chat as well? Because I have a stream chat doc. I'm sure I got it. Yeah, that's the part I'm gonna have to figure out. It's the best way to check this chat while it's happening. Because I'm never gonna remember to go look at that. All right, so let's move these paper towels. Maybe that'll help me. Let's move my way where that chat is as far away as possible. All right, I got my camera right on top of this chat, so it's really easy. I usually put a little ducky up there. I'm actually gonna put this guy up there above the camera to talk to you. But he falls down when I move the desk up down or whatever, so I just have him sitting in front of me now for some reason. Just talking to the dudes, the ducky dudes. All right, we are hitting errors on my pip install for transformers. Command B pip install SageMaker, pip install LangChain, install, return to non-zero code. Oh, npip. Wait, what? No, that's new line. Oh, so this I think worked, right? I think we can just create as a whole new section. All transformers. Is it not just transformers? Let's see what this. Did I type wrong or something? Oh, I need to bang, I think. Nope, must have something wrong. Transformers. All right. So transformers is what's used to pull images from Hugging Face, pull models from Hugging Face, which is the open source repository. Yeah, open source public repository for AI models of all kinds. All right, now to the imports. None of PyTorch, TensorFlow, or Flax have been found. Are those not part of something else? Okay, why are they not? This guy, come on, man. You gotta build this good. I'm kind of annoyed by some of this. All right, so pip install PyTorch. Or is it just like torch? I forget what it is for PyTorch. All right, we'll do this. We'll run it on GPT, see what he has to say. Please just give me the pip install commands for my notebook. Do not give me the first you have to debug, and then you have to continue to debug. And then once you're debugging, debug. Is what it gives me typically. Can I please get a cybernetic duck up this bitch? Am I passing it that anymore? Or do I switch it? I'm not passing it. I'm not passing it. SDXL, testing images. Which that technically is, but AI duck. AI duck. Let's see if we can get it to generate something. Oh, it's just torch and TensorFlow. So no, I'm on my notebook. Really, install torch. Install TensorFlow. Right, the other one. All lowercase. Hopefully it still just lowers everything and doesn't allow me to be that dumb. All right, from Torch is downloading. Go to 12. I've been using like 11. Is 12? I think 12 wasn't PyTorch compatible. That's got to be new. That's interesting. And it could have 12. And I could be completely wrong. So fucking Susa. Version 15, sure. I just want to see your releases, bro. PyTorch with 12. I was wondering if PyTorch is compatible with Fuse, or should I install 11.8? And for a long time they did use 11.8. Nightlies with CUDA 11.8 were just added 2 weeks ago. This was in January. So I do wonder if sometime down here they're like, hey, it works now, bitch. CUDA PyTorch 2.1.0 works with CUDA 12. And found a fortune now. That's my help, folks. Looking for CUDA 12. So that was November 20th, I guess. Probably. I guess it must have been roundabout when it happened. Because I hit that compatibility issue and I was like, what the fuck, man? Why is the newest version not working? It really pissed me off. So, and then it also got from Torch. I don't know that it got transformers, and that could be, or TensorFlow, could be because I used a weird casing. Let's see if this works better. Okay, I've actually been on YouTube forever now, so that's good. Because I want to hit that. I'm at 2 and 20 on here, so I gotta get this Mistral. No, I gotta get a Mistral and wire to my API. That I have to get done. Whether or not I get to OpenSearch or not is to be seen, but I gotta get Mistral back on an API because I lost my trained data. So, for while I'm doing this, I had a Mistral that trained overnight, and that took 5 hours, and it was on the Dolly conversation list. I don't need that necessarily. I'm going to train off to my own stuff. So, try to learn how to do that. Well, I want it to be RAG, right? That's what I really want to train on. Yeah, I never did something like that. Why not? Oh, what did I say? AI duck? Let's see what that gives me. Yes, I already had TensorFlow. Imports worked. Gets execution role, looks for model ID, Mistral 7B instruct, which I want. And I may, wait, false. Keep forgetting that. That's what I need to do. So, hey, we got that to work at least. Sure. AI duck with, I don't know why that's random shit like that. All right. Need an AWS tab. So I got this already. Do I not have a tab open with AWS? That's crazy. Opera's been doing this lately. I think I might need to get rid of Opera. You can reopen that. That's YouTube. That's interesting. Just leave all of that. Where? Oh, where? There we go. There we go. This is what I actually really want. So I actually already have one of these in service. So I definitely need to knock one down. When we go earlier, we can knock down. but actually look at his model. So it's from what, 1003 or something it said? 1003. So this is what we really need. I don't like that. Oh, that's fine actually. This is what I needed. Let's go. That's so much easier than what they've been doing to me. It's the same TGI too. I don't understand. I mean, if this works the way I think it's going to, I'm going to be ecstatic. I didn't think I was working on Neuro. Oh, it is NeuroQuack on this side. Yep. At work, I have a thing called NeuroQuack. I need to kill it. I'm trying to actually build something more work related there. NeuroQuack is meant for the stream. So I keep forgetting, and they're basically the same infrastructure, just different functionality. I need SageMaker. Hugging Face. Oh, I never got that one working, but friends endpoint with tags. I'm going to try it without tags. Okay, so this works. We're going to call this Mistral 7B instruct. Mistral 7B instruct instruction inference. So this is an LLM that is built on instructions, not on chat. Output bucket there, VBC there. No, actually, that is going to be model data. If any, ooh, might be output now. It's not using model data. So might be right. So let's config. In one instance, what do they have us deploying it on in the here? They have us deploying it on a G5 2x large, which is an A1000 or an A10G with 32 gigs of. Oh wow, I do still have that copy. That's crazy. That was still my copy. Do not include model data. Let's get some environment vertical up in its piece. Now, if you're doing custom, you're gonna if you're fine-tuning the model yourself, you're gonna be doing that. But we're not. We're using one that somebody else has already built for us, as is, using these values. So let me put this over another screen so I can click and drag easier. Let's see. HF model ID, and we're going to use this, and then SageMaker container log level 20. SageMaker region US East 1 and SM num GPUs. It's one GPU. If that's all I had to put into the config, that makes that so much easier, and I am so happy. I do not need to go through all of that. By the way, because I saw numbers drop and come back up, just so you guys know, stop doing music on here. Please play your own music. Please, if you need a recommendation for somebody, I've got friends playing music right now you could go listen to. I'm listening to Spotify right now, but I may actually listen to a friend and then rate into them. I'm not sure yet. Let's see if I can get this up and running before I do anything, though. And let's go back to my iPad notebook. All right. So last we saw our heroes, we were deploying this. The thing is, it doesn't wait for the deployment. So we're going to have to check in SageMaker to see if the endpoint has deployed, and it has. Is there another one coming up yet? That's the one I'm building, the Mistral. So we have SDXL and Mistral under that domain, and it's that easy, in theory. We'll see. Sometimes they do some weird tag shit. I don't know what they figured out with this SageMaker to hide so much shit from us. Somehow they do it occasionally. All right, so this is up. We want to pass it an input that is the prompt and the model keyword args. Okay, we're just declaring things here. I mean, the keyword args is reasonable. Runtime client. Okay, now we are finding the endpoint and creating it as a variable. So from this point on, so you see endpoint name here, I can now get off of the one that they had. And I can just run mine that I spun up via ultimately Terraform. Infrastructure as code, but I can scale better. The rest of that shit they did up here, like this really does a lot. These two steps do a lot. And they obscure it a lot, which is a bit annoying, but so there's only two environment variables I needed. That's crazy. Just needed image, environment variables, and the role. That's a good execution role for the saver. That's so much nicer. I might spin one of these up in an interesting way. Because if they keep building like this, where I don't have to put any, I don't have to train model data, and I can just pull them straight from Hugging Face using these TGIs, which are still, I think, rather new. I think is why I didn't see them. So how's that doing? Still creating. All right, so we got our predictor. We got our content handler. We have our endpoint that is deployed, saved as LLM, which is a large language model. Hugging Face data set and loader is loading routers info. So this is where we're about to get into territory I'm familiar with. We're about to get into open search, which I do not understand yet. But I am potentially going to try to learn tonight. We'll see how the mood hits once I get there. Because there's still other things I can work on to install. So what this is doing is downloading from Hugging Face a Reuters big ass data set with, I think, 2,000, 20,000 sets of data that all look like this, that are Yugoslav government plans to stop subsiding loss-making firms will anger hundreds of thousands of workers. Western diplomats said the law proposed by, so there's an article about Yugoslav workers may be angered by lost subsidies. And so we take those and we can put them into a lane change splitter. Well, no, we put it into, yeah, I guess a lane change splitter, and get docs equals that splitter of all of the data. So see, this is where we're getting into the lane chain part, which I'm not as familiar with how it really works. We can print what doc0 is. Let's link the docs. We now have 139,000 docs. We split the new article into chunks, news articles into chunks. Okay, so split it into smaller chunks. Not sure of the real value of that. Now we need to get our embedding model, which is a different model. Could not import sentence transformers, Python libraries. Use install sentence transformers. Why does this guy just not give you any of the pip installs that he's expecting to use? Pip install, pip install. Let's not do that. All right. Unknown command, no space. Ooh. Is my live stream? Oh no, I'm looking at a frozen time of my live stream. I thought YouTube was frozen. No, I'm just behind on it for some weird reason. Way behind on it. All right. Okay, good. Installed it. Let's see about our buddy over on the other screen, how he's doing. He's in service. That's going to be good. So, almost as if to prove a point, yeah, that's my endpoint. That's interesting. We're going to pull that. Anyhow. And then now I need to put that really into my Lambda. So now I got to figure out how to format. All right. That's right. I was going to switch that out here. So we're not even going to use this one anymore. We're going to actually just use this one. And it shouldn't have any issue with that. Let's just pip install. That loader is just loading things into the object data. So that's fine. We printed data. We did a splitter on that data. We've not used LLM again yet. But now LLM is ours, the one we built via Terraform, not theirs, which they built via SageMaker SDK, which I have a relationship with, to be honest. But all right, AutoModel requires PyTorch library. I've already pip installed Torch, bro. All right, let's go down here a little bit and find. So I'm going to hit some reloads to this because now we're going to talk about, it's talking about open source, right? So, or open search, which I haven't learned yet, and I'm going to kind of chill for a minute before I go into it. I want to see, well, they go straight into RAG. I really want to learn this stuff, but he doesn't explain how he generates all of this. He just gives you a fucking host, an index name. Embeddings is not defined. Right, because PyTorch library is not found, even though it absolutely is in this environment. Because, where are we at? Torch install, right? Didn't miss anything there. Do I not import it at some point? It was, what was I having an issue with? It was the function, close to these. It was having an issue with PyTorch library, but it was not found in your environment. Auto model. I need to import auto model. You need to import auto model. I think that's the real trick here. All right. In their import, they do not do auto model. What is auto model a part of? It's Torch. Like, how do you not have that? I really don't understand what the, how do you do this? Import. So he has a better, he has something just, I don't know, better than we do right now as far as the way he has that. Just give me that import statement somewhere for this. Am I importing transformers? How do I properly import auto models? See if we can figure out how to import auto models. Let's do something silly here. Auto models in a cosmic psychedelic background by Russ Mills. Just shift enter on that because this crap. Is that what it is? Sequence, auto model sequence something? Auto config. Where does it actually run auto models? I just need to import transformers and be good. Nope. What's up? Right, just switch that. All right, we're just going to send this to Jeopardy and see what it says. And then I want to check. Oh, to that A auto model by Russ Mills. Hell yeah. So we do have flavorings in there. Like that's definitely Russ Mills. We could definitely color key the hell out of that thing. I wonder if it's a Luma key that we should do on that. I really want to take out the opposite of what's happening. Yeah, that's where I want to take stuff out. Man, I'd love to keep some of the integrity of this thing, but to get rid of the kind of background, so to speak, on this thing, Luma key might not be it. Is it chroma? What? Take out the whole fucking thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get that thing cleaned up. All right, well, be there. What did you say about this one? PyTorch, there's the error you're experiencing indicates PyTorch is not installed in your environment, which is required for using AutoModel. To resolve this, you need to install PyTorch. You can do so by, are you really going to tell me to do that? Can I just hit install Torch? I want to find out, okay, there's another one that makes a call to Mistral. Let's see if I can find Mistral 7B instruct. Because it may give me a sample payload for this thing. When did this one come out, by the way? It's been worked on very recently. That's good. From transformers, auto model for casual LMs. That's what I need. I think transformers is installed, but bro, why do you not just put that on there? Still in it. Fuck. Why does it not find PyTorch? Did you tell me? I need GPU torch. the correct CUDA version. CUDA, what am I using? 12, did I say? It's running this on CUDA. Not that big. Now this is. All right, let's see what this thing says. Messages look like that. Role, user, assistant, user with content. Apply chat template. Model inputs. Do device. Let's see if he has one of doing it without lane chain. Maybe the lane chain was asking a lot of this early demo. So Hugging Face demos. I want lane chain. Not sure which one of these I need right now. Yeah, anything you just throw by Russ Mills and it turns out sick. It's a pretty cool trick. So I'm not changing the models yet. I'll have to do that. I'll have to get to multi-model to do that, which I'm just not at yet. But that is definitely, yeah, that was definitely the plan. But I also can't get my fucking command to work because even like this isn't actually sending anything. So you can use, yeah, you can use multi-models that run on the same inference. They have, SageMaker has a multi-model setup, but I haven't taken the time to learn it. It's on the list. What the fuck is this happening? Okay, well, the CUDA we're using, assume we're doing the inferencing off of. Did not do that. Shift enter is run on this, which always gets me. I think we're using 11.8 on our CUDA version, which could be bad because I think Torch is currently set up with 12, as I saw earlier. But now maybe that's where it'll switch with this pip install. Fucker. This worked earlier today when I did this. Like this part did, the whole thing didn't, but this part did. Auto config. Is it missing auto config? Auto model from pre-trained, up for pre-trained. It's just not finding my PyTorch. Not because I don't have it imported, is it? No. You bastard. I know it's there because I just installed it again, didn't I? Requires PyTorch library. Let's just try this again and do pip install Torch. Oh no, yeah, Torch is on there. All right, we're gonna find another fucking way to do this. SageMaker Jumpstart, notebooks, search for Mistral, instruct, notebook, open notebook. It'll be on data science 3, Python 3, T3 medium, because we have that up. It's going to do the same thing I've already done. I'll run that. Predictor, predict, payload. Where's predictor setup? Predictor is model.deploy. No, predictor is going to be this. Right? Is that the right way to do that? Where did they do predictor on this one? They did predictor separately on this one. Instance type container. There's predictor. Where do they use LLM compared to predictor? 14 times, and none of them are highlighting. Fuck yeah. Oh, make sure your LLM has been deployed. From chain type, LLM equals LLM, chain type, retriever. So that's how you do it for the chain. I've done this before. I've done this before. All right, let's step back and look at where we're at with this LLM Mistral. So model from Jumpstart model ID. Don't need that. I do think I need this. But to replace it with I already have a Mistral 7B instruct endpoint running. How can I change this predictor to my current endpoints? Hopefully it'll put some context clues to some of that. Chicken. Yeah, I haven't figured out yeah, and right now I'm having issues with my Python interpreter running. I can't get streamer.bot to hit my Python binary correctly for some freaking reason. Okay, predictor. Is that real? There's no way that's all it is. I mean, that'd be sick. That's all it was. Let's try on that though. We're just gonna comment out this whole freaking thing. Who fucking protects control slash? Then endpoint name equals. Where would I have that easily? Here. Mistral. Actually, it should be back here. This should be here. Maybe this should be up here and this should be here, kind of thing. Those are buckets. That's a VPC. Mistral instruct. Resources. SageMaker endpoint. So is that the predictor? Yeah, see fucking, oh, well, prediction not defined because oh yeah, SageMaker endpoint, right? I just don't know which one it is. Predictor? This thing's got a fuck ton of imports. Is that the one I want? Import. No, just import SageMaker. Maybe I just need to import SageMaker? Did it really not tell me to do the import? Oh, it did. Just fucking. I don't know. Don't copy and paste well? Like, that's such a stupid thing to miss, but. Dims the brakes, kid. Dims the brakes. Let's try one of those weird, fucky. Try whatever the hell you said. Because I'm trying to get my bot to run, but he's just not running it. Surprised he didn't even reply for your Bing SDXL. He should have at least said something. No clue what that's gonna come out as, but we're gonna find out. All right. That worked. My predictor is just now, it's just predictor endpoint name. I swear to God, I've tried so many fucking things to get that cleaned up. Took that as multiple arguments. Took that as a fuck ton of arguments. Chicken. Accurate. To be fair, the fact that AI cleans up a chicken, I mean, does it just grab a... It's generating that, right? Based on other pictures of chickens, I think. It's a beautiful looking chicken. Buttery chicken nuggets. All right, so formatting. There we go. We got that weird... Whatever you tried to say, it tried to say. What in the... KFC homoerotic... Well... That is very... it's like Arby's and KFC got together with the We've Got the Beef and their chicken on chicken sandwiches and decided to make a comic book about it. That's what that looks like. All right, so format instructions is just going to format the instructions the way I want. Print and prompt response makes sense. Our instructions are going to be role user content. What is the recipe of mayonnaise? And format instructions, turns into prompt, payload inputs prompt, parameters, new tokens, do sample. Response for payload, print and prompt response. Yeah, but what? Let's see if it just doesn't like some of this assigning. No, it likes the assigning. It's going to be this. Because something of a predictor is saying different payload for some reason than the one that they expected, I think. What was the error? Parameter validation. Or inputs. All right, so let's try using their predictor instead. Same stuff. There's no way this was the original code. What did I ruin about this already? I definitely messed up on this. All right, let's go to GitLab. It's the only guy on GitLab. Doing Hugging Face demos. And we were in demos, and then we were in, oh no, we were in demo notebooks. Hugging Face demos. How did I get into this? Oh, this is a jumpstart. I'm sure they're hiding something from me in here. Hate the way they do jumpstart model. But all right, we need to go back and do this notebook again because I messed something up. That. Definition of model is jumpstart model ID, right? They always use it differently. Using model, mistral, Aircode research, right, because I got multiple 2x larges up right now. I do this in my code. I take an endpoint name and I turn it into a predictor. Predictor, model predictor, where is this? This. Let's see, that didn't work as well as I'd hoped. Can we try something closer to... you want to hit enter on GPT. It is the worst thing. And the issue is, and the thing I'm working on, shift enter runs it, and enter is what you're supposed to use to go down a layer in IPy notebooks, which is extremely counterintuitive when in every other system, enter is send and shift enter is go down a line. Let's try shift enter. It didn't work, and then enter worked. It's a terrible user experience UX. I definitely need to get this Mistral running tonight. Will those deserializers and serializers be necessary in Mistral the way it is for SDXL? I don't know. I actually don't know. The necessity of using specific serial and deserializers like JSON serial, and that is the expected input and output of your Mistral endpoint. If the Mistral model expects JSON, right? Did we find that on Hugging Face, by the way? The Mistral expects inputs is messages. Tensor or tokenizer, auto tokenizer from pre-trained. This is from this roles page. I've deployed that model onto a SageMaker inference endpoint, and I'm looking at that same query via the SageMaker SDK that Mistral has shown in their example. See if it can give me just the fucking code to do the fucking thing. Like I have to like massage this shit out of it sometimes. It's annoying. Super Cloud Boss now. Yeah. So the happy duck dance, I love it. So the compute for that is running in the cloud. Locally, I'm running just Python to do an API call to it. And then it's loading it into S3. I'm then pulling it down from S3 and putting it onto the screen. Is effectively the route for that. Like, let's actually do that in Lucid Chart real quick, just to keep track of where I am. Sure. Call some real quick. So currently we have SageMaker, which is SDXL 1.0. Then we have Lambda, which is Fast API. And when I call, then I have like an API gateway. I've got an S3 bucket. And we've got user. User. So the user is actually doing is they are making a call. Why is the default color not? It's because the force black. Like, why am I using a blue default? Just make all the lines black. It's really easy. So when they call API/generate image, it then passes it on to whatever. I just don't understand that. That is one of the most terrible things I like. It's got to be like a default line color. There's no reason I should have to do that every time I want to make a fucking line. But it then returns the image to this. So let's see, it asks predict is the right term. So it uses predict. What is this color palette? Make my text black and then it sends back. I might be done with this might be the end of fucking Lucidchart for me. This is insane. Is it just because they're dark mode? Doesn't know. Because it's the same background. And it sends back result.png. The lambda then sends both result.png to there, and it sends back S3 URL / result.png, and then it sends it back to them as well. And then the next step is they actually download it from the bucket as well. As the next step. So like I would have to number those to make it make sense, I think. But so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, also 4, and then I guess this is 5, so to speak, and then this is 6. I guess if you're going through like computations, more or less, and then that downloads it into the folder that's on OBS. So it works. It's a little hacky still. I don't mind the download part. I don't mind the double calls there. I don't know. We're going to leave for now. And we're going to go back to this and see if we figured out. Where's my iPy notebook? It's behind this, isn't it? So I don't want to do this one either because I have too many 2x larges. Right. Did GPT give me the right answer? That's the next question. Can you give me the Python code for that? You motherfucker. Like, Cool, I gotta serialize the input, send the request, deserialize the response. I'm pretty sure that's what I asked you up here. Serializer, deserializer. Here's Python code to query your mistral model deployed on a SageMaker inference endpoint. And now these serializers might be on the inference.py, and I should be moving this all there. But here's where we're at. Okay, thank you so fucking much. This is all I need. Do this locally. All right, there we go. Those things done like so. Session object has no attributes. SageMaker runtime client. SageMaker runtime, I do believe, is a separate pip install. Is SageMaker... What was I asking there? SageMaker... I'll just give it this. I think I need to install the SageMaker runtime separately. If it's this easy, I'm so happy. I also think I can put that on inference.py and run that on the endpoint instead of running the lambdas in between, but that part I still need to understand better. What am I going to put the API gateway straight to the inference endpoint? That'd be pretty sick. Or straight to the inference.py. I assume I can. Install, I have SageMaker, but all right, let's do it. Oh. That was a surprising amount of stuff. Session has no... So it's part of predict. And then in the predictor, base predictor, it is expecting to be able to run SageMaker runtime client. Is there a pip install for SageMaker client? Maybe I should give them the whole stack trace just there or there. I'm not convinced this is going to do it at all. Well, there's some new stuff there. That was Boto 3 not available? Was that what it was? See, and that's SageMaker. Session. Boto 3 session. Now, I know I do that in here. Boto 3 client. Do SageMaker session. That's what it is. Is that what they're doing? Holy shit. Predictor. Need a comma there. Oh man, this music is good though. I feel bad that but I hope you guys are listening to good music too. We're back around to random access memories actually. What song is this? I know this one. Aerodynamic? No, this isn't from that album. It's so good though. Endpoint, your Mistral model endpoint. Okay, that one I'll give to you. I need to go get my endpoint. which is this. Oh, that's not what I meant to do at all. I don't know why I just tried to shift enter that. Might be getting time to call it because I'm not catching little things now. Let's see, model error, primary failed to deserialize the JSON object of no target type. Invalid type sequence, expects a string at line 1. Let's see if Jeopardy can just give me this one. It's 11:21. All right, let's look for raid targets. It is about that time. Ah, Sid will be a good target. He is a great guy. Thanks everybody, by the way, for coming by. Sid Heresy, we're gonna raid, is he's doing circuitry. He's doing circuit board work of some sort, soldering Euro rack modules. Oh, he's doing hell yeah. He's doing home built modulo. Did it still have the endpoint not found from not here? Is that what it was? Oh, I copied the wrong fucking thing. All right, so I'm gonna work on that later. Thank you, man. Love you too. Have a great Christmas, and catch you guys on the flip side here. We're gonna go join Sid. Thanks for hanging out.